They painted me a name. I just signed it. The color bled before I knew what it meant. They clapped for the curtain, I bowed on cue. A perfect retainer, painted true. Lines rehearsed from cradle to kill. A smile with no origin, I will not mind to fill. My hands drew love, but it wasn't mine. Each sketch a mimic of a borrowed sign. I wore their trust like lacquered skin and smiled while the storm brewed deep within. Was that me? Or just the brush? Memories blink and crumble to hush. Their names, their warmth, the meals we shared. Was it duty? Was it care? Ink slips between the roles I played. The traitor kneels, the friend would stay. Two truths collide where guilt should rest, but I can't recall which one I meant. Am I acting, or am I remembering? Did I weep, or was I watching me? The stage is cracked beneath the light, and still I bow, still I recite. Paint me real, even if it smears. Let color run, expose the years. Which of me loved them, which one lied? I never chose a side, just chose to survive. Erase the mask, if truth must sting, but don't pretend. I felt nothing, even traitors dream in red. Even ghosts recall what bled. They named me weapon, taught me scenes, rehearsed the tears, trimmed my dreams. I laughed too loud when silence fell, they clapped again. I played it well, the ink was warm but never mine. Drawn to mimic, taught to sign, and when they hugged me, called me kin, I drew their arms but never let them in. Did I care, or was that a line? Their pain echoed, was it truly mine? I felt the grief when Odin burned, but maybe it was just the role I learned. One smiled, one wept, one turned away. All of them lived in me that day. You ask me who betrayed your trust, but I was dust before I ever was. I love them. No, you lied.
I cried when he fell.
You just memorized.
The voices loop, the canvas tears.
But no one's left who really cares. Paint me real, even if it hurts. Let the colors clash, expose the curse. I wasn't pure, I wasn't whole, but somewhere in the mess I played a soul. The smile cracked when no one looked, and in their names I still am shook. If I drew your love and gave it back, am I still false, or just off track? I was a friend, I was a fraud, I was afraid. I traced their warmth like charcoal flame.
The mask fit best when no one stayed.
I forgot my name to fit the frame. They bowed to me when truth collapsed, but all I wanted was to unmask, to touch one face and feel it stay, to not dissolve by end of play. Their blades were sharp, but not as much as the echo of a fading touch. The role is gone, the tale is told, and still I'm neither warm nor cold. Erase me now, call me the curse, but no, I wanted to be worse. To hate, to rage, to cut them clean. Instead I drew them soft, unseen. A monster wouldn't hesitate, but I blinked twice before their fate. You called me mask, you called me rot, but I was the friend you just forgot.
Paint me real, even if it smears. Let me bleed what never cleared. Paint me real, even if I fade, so at least I lived in some betrayed shame.
Paint me real, let the ink undo the fractured lie. I called my truth, I never chose to be the snare. I just performed and disappeared. I saw the love, I mimed the grief, but now I ache for one belief. If I was never meant to be, then who was weeping inside of me?
You called me traitor.
But you never knew who was on that stage.
Neither did I.